Are you ready to see something incredible? Well, too bad. You're gonna see it anyway. In today's show, we've got quite the performance. Whoops, wrong thingamagingama.
Wait, how did I get here? Well, hello everybody, and I am back. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded last, but it doesn't matter because I'm here now, I'm here again, and I figured we'd be doing something special this week. So, in case you're unaware, the Amazing Digital Circus movie, The Last Act, comes out on Thursday, June 4th. So, I thought I would cover the entire series up until the movie, just to give it a nice little, send-off? If that's what you would call it. I don't think that's what you call it, but you get the point. I'm going to be covering the entire series this week until the movie comes out. So, hopefully, you'll get an understanding of the series if you don't feel like watching it, or if you just want a chill little recap to have something on in the background. You never know. But with further ado, let's just go ahead and jump straight into the first episode, Amazing Digital Circus, the pilot.
Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus! My name is Kane. I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon! Isn't that right, Bubble?
That's right, Kane. I can't wait to see what you've got cooking up for today.
Well, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the show!
So the show takes place inside of, you guessed it, the Amazing Digital Circus, which is an unexplained alternate world that exists inside of a computer. So it's pretty much just a virtual reality thing. The first person we meet in the show is Kane. He is the ringmaster of the Digital Circus, whose head is teeth. He's got teeth. He's a very toothy guy. His eyes are inside of his teeth. Did I mention he has teeth? Yeah. So he's like the boss who has the ability to control everything in the circus and is pretty much the guy that everybody in the circus answers to. Then we have the rest of the cast. There's Gangle, which is a cute little ribbon creature with one of the comedy tragedy masks, who their emotions are actually tied to whatever mask they're wearing. Then we have Zubul, the rebellious teenager of the group. I don't mean that literally. Zubul is not a literal teenager, but she is very rebellious.
I'm not doing that again.
She doesn't care about anything to do with the circus or Kane,
If anyone needs me, then off.
and really just wants to be left alone. Then there's Kinger, my favorite character. He's, you guessed it, a king piece, or a king chess piece, with a concerning amount of mental issues, but some surprising wisdom.
Oh, did someone say something about an insect collection?
Then there's Ragatha, which is supposed to represent one of those old Raggedy Ann dolls. She's caring and supportive and just wants everybody to feel happy.
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay, new stuff.
Then we have Jax. Let's be honest, you're already writing fan fictions about him in your head. Don't lie to me. He's just like a wisecracking purple version of Max from that old show, Sam and Max. And he's just genuinely a jerk to everybody around him.
Ladies first. No, wait, why would I say that?
And then we have Kaufmo. Never mind. So that's gonna go ahead and do it for our main cast of
Kane, is this one of your NPCs or is this a new sucker? Because if it's a new character, we're gonna have to redo this whole theme song.
Okay, so we have a brand new character. They're a jester. They just showed up to the circus, the brand new member, literally showing up in the middle of the theme song. So now that this new character has appeared, they do the usual, what's happening? Where am I? What's going on?
What's going on? I put on some weird headset and now I'm here. Who are you people? Why can't I take it off? Where am I?
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay, new stuff. We've all been through this. You just need to get your head
What the is going on? What?
So we learned that there's actually no swearing allowed in the digital circus. Literally, 0 swearing. We still need a name for this character. Surely they have one, right?
My name? My name is, oh god! Why can't I remember my name?
So it turns out that our new member cannot remember their name. Actually, no one can remember their name. But Kane decides that he will generate them a new one.
What do you think of...
I don't...
You're right, terrible. Let's try that again. What do you think of Pomni?
Sure.
Now that our brand new character Pomni finally has a name, I'm sure they're settling into the circus just fine, right?
Oh, okay, now I get it! This is a dream, and I should just play along until I wake up, right?
Whatever you say, kid.
Yeah, she's fine. She'll be fine. Anyway, now that we have all of that out of the way, Kane introduces the new adventure for our brand new character.
Today's adventure is... Gather the gloinks! That's right! The entire circus tent will be infested with gloinks! And you gotta catch them all! Gloinks are small, mischievous critters that steal anything and everything they run into. Why do these humanoid hash browns do this? How do you stop them? That's for you to find out! Now, good luck, and have fun, my little superstars!
So, before the adventure actually starts, Ragatha, Jax, and Pomni go to look for Kaufmo. Meanwhile, Kinger and Gangle go to save Zubul. Which, Zubul got kidnapped.
Oh god, oh Jesus!
On their way to go find Kaufmo, Ragatha explains to Pomni that after a while, if people lose their mind and reach their breaking point, something really bad will happen. But, I mean, it surely can't be that bad, and oh god.
Oh, I've been looking for this. Thanks for keeping an eye on it, Coffee. I'm gonna head out. See ya.
Oh! Kaufmo's been obstructed. That's okay.
What is that?
It might be that terrible thing I was talking about earlier.
So it turns out that when people reach their breaking point and lose their minds, they abstract pretty much and turn into this terrifying low poly creature with a bunch of eyes. And abstractions are no joke. This thing is throwing Ragatha around and turning her into some weird glitch abomination.
Hey, Pomni. Thank you. Help me out here. I understand you don't want to.
Pomni reaches out a hand to try and help Ragatha. However, when Pomni touches Ragatha's hand, it turns Pomni's hand into another glitch anomaly just like Ragatha. So, in fear, Pomni runs away as the abstraction gives chase.
Sup, fellas?
Jax meets up with Gangle and Kinger as they found the hole that Zubul was taken into. Once the three make it down into the hole, they find the Gloink Queen with all of her precious gloinks. Oh, and Zubul, of course.
Oh, look, there's Zubul. Hi, Zubul.
Help me, you idiots!
After feeling bad for leaving her behind, Pomni returns to find Ragatha sitting against the wall, and Ragatha is just not having a good time right now. Pomni apologizes for leaving Ragatha behind, and Ragatha tasks Pomni with finding Kane, since he'll know how to fix all of this. However, before Pomni leaves, Ragatha feels that she needs to apologize to Pomni.
I'm sorry. Your first day here had to be so terrible.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna go get Kane now.
While Pomni's looking for Kane so he can fix everything, she ends up getting spotted by Kaufmo and has to make a run for it again.
Kane?
After evading Kaufmo, Pomni runs into a red exit door. Now, the thing about these red exit doors is that they've been seen multiple times throughout the episode. However, whenever they were brought up, Kane always just denied the fact that they were real. However, Pomni's actually able to go inside of this one, and so she does.
God, where is Kane?
We cut back down to the Gloink Queen's nest and find one of the funniest self-aware jokes, in my opinion.
This is dumb and weird.
Well, and yet you're still watching it.
However, this moment is short-lived before...
Oh, thank God you're okay. You didn't experience a game show in there, did you?
So yeah, somehow Kaufmo finds its way into the Gloink Queen's nest, and I gotta be honest, Kaufmo starts putting the hands on the Gloink Queen for no reason at all. Now, luckily enough, there's a very conveniently placed escalator for them to just leave. And we also get another funny line delivery from Jax.
Wait, Pomni's not even here? Wasn't this whole thing for her?
Be quiet. I can't hear the escalator.
We cut back to Pomni doing her best impression of looping the rooms. All jokes aside though, Pomni literally every single time she goes through one of the exit doors, it just leads her to another room of this like office space. It almost feels like one of those back rooms, liminal spaces. And one of the rooms she reaches has a office desk there. You can see a computer on it and what seems to be a VR headset. Maybe it's the VR headset that Pomni put on to enter this place. Who knows? As she runs out of the door, well, she does a little crazy laugh as she's losing her mind. But we see the C&A logo. Now, you're going to want to keep both the C&A logo and this computer in your minds because these will be very important in later episodes. Now, Pomni starts to run down this hallway that seems to like stretch and morph and go on as she is running down it. And at the end of the hallway, there is one more escape door. And as Pomni reaches for the door handle, we can hear the score rising and like almost like a crescendo in the background. And as she finally opens the door, she gets let out into the We cut to Kane and Bubble having dinner for some reason. When Kane gets an alert on his Wacky Watch and hold on, only $19.95 for a Wacky Watch. I might have to get myself one of those. Anyway, Kane gets an alert on his Wacky Watch that someone, Pomni, is floating around in the void. And obviously we can't have that. So he flies away, grabs Pomni, and takes her back to the circus.
There you go! Now what the heck happened around here? Oh yeah, my doing.
Kane! Kaufmo went through a sort of kaufmosis and abstracted!
Kaufmo abstracted? Why didn't anybody tell me?
Me too, Pomni. Me too. I'm seriously starting to have second thoughts about this whole Kane guy. I mean, he seemed cool at first, but what does he mean when he says, my doing? It's almost as if he's truly an evil AI who's secretly doing this all on his own. But that's just a theory. A game theory. After Kane figures out what happens, he summons Kaufmo and sends him down into the cellar, where we can see multiple other abstractions, stating that this isn't the first time this has happened. And you would think that as a ringmaster of your own, circus, you wouldn't want people to be abstracting this often, but to each their own, I guess. Kane apologizes to the group and reveals that he knows how much the group has been wanting an exit door. However, he just never finished making it. And he doesn't like letting people see his unfinished work, so he just lied about it. However, as a reward for defeating the Gloink Queen, quote-unquote defeating the Gloink Queen, he rewards them with a meal.
Your reward is a delicious digital feast cooked by our head bubble chef.
Made with all the love I'm legally allowed to give.
Now, Pomni, after everything that just happened, kind of just has a breakdown. But this has one of the best final scores in any show that I have seen or any movie that I've watched. So I'm just going to let the whole scene play out because it is just a wonderful score. The music in this series, especially this pilot episode, is so good. So I think you should just listen to it and enjoy the greatness of Gooseworks and her music.
Drink or sleep in this digital world. So the digital food here only gives off the virtual sensation of eating without any of the nutritional benefits.
Sheesh, lay off it. Since when are you an expert on the digital world?
Expert on the what?
So that is going to do it for the first episode, or the pilot episode, of the Amazing Digital Circus. Now, I am in love with the series. The pilot episode came out in 2023. I think it was like maybe October, November of 2023. So it's been a while since the series has came out. And it is just, I was so hooked with this first episode, and I really do hope that you guys enjoy it as much as I did. And don't forget to come back tomorrow and the rest of the week because I am still covering the entire series. But yeah, so this was the first episode. Chaotic, good storytelling, great writing, great character design. The music is amazing. And yeah, so make sure you definitely check it out. You can watch it on YouTube or Netflix if you want. And don't forget, final episode comes out on Thursday, so I'll make sure we're all caught up, or I'll make sure you guys are caught up before the movie comes out. And until the next one, I'm out of here.